High school anglers have been grinding it out all week on Lake Dardanelle. The record-setting week will put the top 20 high school anglers in the country to battle it out and crown this year's World Finals champions. The weights will be zeroed. The heaviest 5 bass sacks will take it all in this high school fishing World Finals. Welcome to Russellville, Arkansas, home of the Fighting Cyclones, where we begin our coverage of the 2013 High School Fishing World Finals on the neighboring world-class bass fishing waterway, Lake Dardanelle. Russellville and Lake Dardanelle have been the hosts of this event for years now, as it's grown to become the largest high school fishing event in the world and will crown this year's World High School Bass Fishing Champion. Throughout the years, a lot of good times have been had as these young men and women have been fishing this event, with many returning from year to year, fishing tournaments leading up to the World Championship for their entire 4-year high school career. All these high school anglers know of the high potential for winning college scholarships and many other prizes at this competition.
Yeah, it's the 4th annual 2013 High School Fishing World Finals. We're excited. We've got 133 teams from all over the United States here today. First year there were 76 teams showed up from about 18 different states, and it's grown into this 133 boat field, and it's really kind of an exciting deal for us.
I've been fishing since I was about 8 years old, and I know it makes a difference in a young man's life. I know it sure made a difference in mine. It keeps kids off the street, and it's a good program, and I hope to see it grow and flourish.
It allows me to get a better view of what it would be like to be a pro, touring pro, and it also it allows you to be able to compete against people from everywhere, not just people from your home state.
When we grow up, we both want to be touring pros. Back home, there's not a whole lot of exposure for high school kids trying to fish tournaments, and we can't go out and fish the Elite Series. So this is a good exposure for us, and we get a lot of sponsors and a lot of press and media talking to us.
We pick up coverage of the High School Fishing World Finals at the conclusion of day 1 of the competition. It's been hot here in Arkansas, and the fish have gone deep, but our young anglers are overcoming the heat.
Well, on Lake Dardanelle, I feel really good because it's our home lake. I'm out here every day, and I'm just so confident in our spots.
The weather's going to be about like today. It's going to be about the same. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot, but we're just going to hope catch fish like we did today.
Shallow water, that's what we do, fishing stumps, lily pads, reeds, the same kind of stuff.
River fishing, because we mainly fish on the Red River a lot, and it's kind of the same. Some of the backwater areas are similar. They'll have pads and submerged vegetation, some vegetation on top. They'll have stumps, wood cover. We basically just duplicate what we do here.
Yeah, the fish have been biting tremendous here. Andy Thomas, the superintendent here at the park, has told us it's taking big bags to win every day at all the events they've had. Now, it's gotten hot this week, so it's always a test for our anglers, and this is pretty common for us. We're typically around 100 degrees here every year we come, but you can't stop these kids. They're resilient, they're tough, and they fish all day long.
Now, here's a look at the leaderboard for day 1 with Ryan Spencer and Benjamin Tate in first. When we come back, we cover all the bass fishing action on day 2 of the High School Fishing World Finals.
There's a look, feel, and legacy with no equal. Packed with features, it's your license to lead. Experience the legendary performance of the Ranger Z500 and Z100 series. Combined with Evinrude E-Tech's best-in-class high-torque performance, these rigs are driven. The Ranger Z 500 and 100 series. One goal, one standard, one passion. Perfection. Evinrude E-Tech. Spend more time on the water.
Not bad for a day's work.
I'm gonna need a few more of these for tomorrow.
Catch more fish with Gulp and Gulp Alive. Gulp outfishes anything and everything, including live bait. Gulp looks, feels, and tastes alive.
I'll clear off some more wall space.
This episode of Federation Angler TV is brought to you by Cabela's. It's in your nature. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time. And by Evinrude. Proven power, proven reliability. Thinking about joining the TBF? Go to our website at bassfederation.com. We start our fishing coverage for the TBF High School World Finals in the early morning of Day 2, where our anglers are gearing up and anticipating a good day out on the water. Some rain is in the forecast, but it's not slowing this group down, and the sun is in the sky, and it's time to fly across the lake as we start our day with Ryan Spencer and Benjamin Tate, who placed first on Day 1 with 5 fish at 20 pounds even.
I'm throwing a Texas rig worm, and it seemed to work yesterday and while we were pre-fishing, so might as well stick to it and keep trying to do the same thing. We didn't think we'd be in first place after yesterday morning, and you know, the morning kind of started off slow yesterday, and after that it picked up a little bit, but it's crazy. It's so exciting, especially with this many teams and this big of a tournament. So.
Well, throughout the morning, Ryan and Ben are having a slow go at it, as their neighbors Hunter Bryant and Carson Chandler catch a few in the same area. But the bite seems to be picking up as the day progresses.
Middle.
Ooh. Pretty proud of them. It's always nice to have kids that'll be able to listen to you with some of the advice and take it, and then you know they can give me some of their advice, and I learn from it too. So it's pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of them right now. Can't explain it. Just awesome myself. Just where we're at out of 133 boats. Never believed being first place. Never been here before. It just pre-fishing helped us.
Now, let's head over to the stepbrother and sister team of Bailey Linker and Jake White from the Dover High School fishing team.
It's going all right. We caught one first part of the morning, and then I just caught one about 15 minutes ago. And we need to get rid of the first one I caught, and the second one I caught was pretty good. It's just a grind out here, and you'll have a window open, you'll catch about 2, 3 5-pounders, and then you're done. And then you'll go along about another 2 hours, same thing will happen again. So you just gotta keep going, don't give up.
We're fishing a ledge, a deep ledge. It drops off about 25 foot, a lot of cover. And right now I'm fishing with a football head jig, and she's got the Carolina rig with a lizard, a giant lizard. The World Finals has brought us kind of all together. Like, we've met people from Kentucky, we've met people from Texas, and we became real good friends with them.
Bailey is my stepdaughter. Jake is her stepbrother. I'm very proud of them. I mean, they came out here and they've done the things that they listen well, and they really are trying to stay focused and dialed in on what they're doing.
Let's check in with our third-place team from Day 1, J.P. Kimbrough and Jared Rasco of Benton High School.
We got a lot of bites in practice and caught one of our biggest ones here on these brush tops and this ledge. So hopefully we can get a few bites. The second place team from Louisiana has 12 pounds, and we had 19.5 yesterday. So if we catch 10, 11 pounds, they're gonna have to catch about 20 to knock us out. So I mean, we just gotta, you know, get 5 keeper bites.
The way the format is, you only have to fish pretty much against your state for the first 2 days. And they take the top 2 from every state. And after the first day or second day of the tournament, they cut the weights to 0. So if you're leading the tournament by 15 pounds, well, after the second day, you pretty much lost everything you had. And you're back to 0. It's a brand new tournament all over again. And they cut to the top 10. And then after that, you got the final day.
With our third place team having a slow day, let's jump over to Jackson Case and Chance Cobb from Rains High School in Emory, Texas.
I think I have 2 in the well right now. Been catching some, mainly too small, but we've called 1.
We've got some time to catch one more good one, I hope.
Yep, a little bit.
So, pocket fish.
We're out here on the edge of the river channel. We're fishing some deep grass with a deep drop off on the edge of it, hoping they get one more big bite. I think they're 1 fish away from making the championship or the semifinals tomorrow.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I don't think it's impressive. No. There it is. Yeah, yep. Ah,
there we go.
Will this one call?
Maybe.
No.
Not gonna make it.
Just let him go. There you go, bud. You got a free meal out of it.
Well, now it's time to sum up day 2 as all our high school anglers are headed back to see the results of this hot day on the water. Overall, we end up with Austin Dupree and Tyler Woods in first.
16 pounds, 15 ounces.
Bringing their total weight to 34 pounds, 8 ounces.
Take a look at those. Give these guys a nice round of applause. That's a big sack of fish right there.
Here's a look at our top 10 high school World Finals anglers. When we come back, these anglers continue to battle it out to see who will be the high school bass fishing world champions, right here on Federation Angler TV.
Unlock the power of HDS with your fingertips. The power to find a needle in a haystack. You will outsmart the fish. Get there first with confidence and always stay 1 step ahead of Mother Nature. Find, navigate, dominate with the new HDS Gen 2 Touch from Lowrance.
Focused, driven, and engineered to excel. This is the all-new Ranger Z520C. From the total performance hull to a revolutionary interior design, it's our most advanced bass boat to date. Combined with Evinrude E-Tech's power, performance, and 300 hours with no dealer schedule maintenance, this is a level of leadership that's easy to see and hard to follow. Experience more with Evinrude.
This episode of Federation Angler TV is brought to you by Solar Bat Performance Sunglasses, Lowrance, Find, Navigate, Dominate, Berkeley, Catch More Fish, and by FLW Outdoors. It's day 3 of the 2013 High School Fishing World Finals here on Lake Dardanelle near Russellville, Arkansas. And our tired anglers are discussing the game plan to start the day.
Well, we're pretty much going to do the same thing we've been doing for the last 2 days. We really haven't beat them up. We've been in there and fished for about 20 minutes and then we leave. And we had 13 the first day and 12 today, or yesterday. So
I don't know, we'll see. We might spend a little bit more time today and try to get a little bit bigger bag, make sure we make it tomorrow.
Just fishing shallow, throwing topwater baits early in the morning, then moving out deeper in creek channels and throwing swim baits and deep diving crankbaits.
We're gonna make a good run upriver, and we have a big school found up there, and we're just hoping that they're still gonna be there and get them fired up and see if we can get us 5 big ones in the boat.
Now, after showing our respects with our national anthem, we begin our day with Austin Dupree and Tyler Woods of the Texas Student Angler Federation. Austin and Tyler decide to start their morning throwing frogs in lily pads, where they've had great success so far.
Well, we haven't been to this spot both tournament 2 days until about 10:30, and this is the first time we've actually started here. And our bigger fish have come here in these pads on these frogs we're throwing. Mainly they'll usually hit it through the pads, but sometimes they'll follow it out. But most of them, the big ones, have been in the inside of them. We've had a lot of swirls on them. We've lost a few too. But we fished just the whole stretch of it. The whole thing holds big fish. And it seems like most of our better bites have come when the reeds over there meet those pads. But we pulled up here yesterday and caught a pretty good one.
My basic responsibility is to net the fish and tend to them, and just keep my eyes open. They're both skilled enough where, I mean, they've done all the work. There you go. Yeah, they've done all the work since day one. So why change something that's not broken?
Small one. I don't think he'll keep. I got it. Coming. Yeah, he'll keep. He slurped it. I didn't see him eat it.
Yeah, I think when we get 4 more of that size or 3 more of that size and get 2 good kicker fish, I think we'll be set for tomorrow.
As day 3 gets underway, we stop by Austin Cathcart and his partner Tanner Jones, who came in second yesterday. Austin is the defending high school world champion and has his mind set on winning it again.
It was awesome to win it last year, but I just wish I could do it again 2 years in a row because I feel like I have something to prove again for my dad. He couldn't be here last year to watch me win it, and he gets to come in on Saturday, so I just want to have a show for my dad, and that I can do it by myself with him, a different partner.
Yeah, I mean, same boat captain, he won it last year. I mean, that kind of got me excited to fish it.
Yeah. Got the crankbait in it, that's all right. That's a solid keeper, and we need to upgrade. We need 5, we got 3. We're gonna try and pick up a fish through these pads while we're on the way to the next rock jetty and see what happens.
While Austin and Tanner move to their next spot, we'll visit Austin Meeks and Tyler Roden, who are waiting for that late afternoon bite.
Most of our big bites come later in the day. They just don't bite real good morning time, I guess. There he is. There's a keeper. It's a good one. Oh. You just gonna leave me here. I gotta catch fish too. That's a pretty good one. It's gonna be a keep. Well, now we know they're here. Hopefully we can catch a couple more just like that one.
With day 3 drawing to a close and the final bags weighing, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The top 10 weights from the semifinalists and the top 10 from the consolation round advance to the championship day and compete for the title of High School Fishing World Champion when we return on Federation Angler TV.
I promise to be ready anytime. I promise to love the sport just as much as you do.
I promise to always be flexible. I promise to pull my weight, and then some. I am Trilene, and I promise to never give up. Built with innovation, fueled by passion. Berkeley Trilene, America's most trusted fishing line.
Hi, I'm Babe Winkleman, and I'm always interested in something that's going to help me catch more fish, like Fishady.com. Fishady.com is an online and mobile tool loaded with thousands of contour fishing maps and lake information, plus tools for planning trips, tracking fishing conditions and success, marking hotspots, and even sharing your fishing info with friends and others. See for yourself and sign up today at Fishady.com and check out my hotspots.
There's a look, feel, and legacy with no equal. Packed with features, it's your license to lead. Experience the legendary performance of the Ranger Z500 and Z100 series. Combined with Evinrude E-Tech's best-in-class high-torque performance, these rigs are driven. The Ranger Z500 and 100 series. One goal, one standard, one passion. Perfection. Evinrude E-Tech. Spend more time on the water.
This episode of Federation Angler TV is brought to you by Fishady, a map-based fishing social network. Sea Grant, University of Wisconsin. And by Cabela's, it's in your nature. Want to learn more about high school fishing? Visit highschoolfishing.org. Welcome back to the 2013 High School Fishing World Finals. The launch site is a little less crowded this morning as we've narrowed the field down from 133 boats to just 21.
Yeah, you know, this has been a terrific event here. These guys have done a fantastic job. 133 teams from all over the United States, and everything has just been as smooth as possibly you could ever ask for. So we're thrilled to death. It's final day. We got 21 teams out here, 20 that qualified through either the semifinal round or last chance consolation, and one team got in on our lucky dog last chance qualifying drawing at our pizza party last night. They were quite excited, obviously. They're out there, and who knows, they could get the lucky dog and swing for the fences and win this whole thing. So pretty exciting event. We're anxious to see what happens this afternoon.
The final day is underway, and we start with Josh and Jake Duggar, who already have had a great morning.
We're having a really good morning. Started out this morning throwing top waters, missed a few. They ended up catching 3 decent keepers, not real big. Ran in here about 9:15 and caught 2 in the first 5 casts, so they've got a limit here. Had a limit by 9:30, and that's a lot better than we've been doing the last 3 days. We hadn't had a keeper until after 9 o'clock at those times, so we feel like they're a little bit ahead of the game right now, just looking to start culling some smaller fish. What fishing does for kids, one, it keeps them focused, it keeps them busy, keeps them active. And I just think the things that TBF and the Student Angler Federation and FLW that are doing for these kids, getting an opportunity to be out here fishing, it doesn't get any better than this.
While the Duggar brothers are spending the day upgrading, Andrew Higbee and Zachary Willis are running short on some crucial supplies.
We got 1 pack of cheese crackers left, and I'm about to finish him off. I think our metabolism level is higher than most people's. We snack more than we fish almost. I went to Dollar General and bought us a whole bag of Sweet Heat Southern barbecue chips, like a big bag. And I told Willis when we got our limit that we would open a bag of chips. So we had our limit pretty soon, and we opened a bag of chips, had them eaten like 10 minutes. Or less, it could have been less, it was like 4 probably.
Pretty sure it was less.
Yeah. It was really good chips though. Felt like I'd worked for them. You can't just go all day without snacking.
As we head to weigh in, anglers are pulling in their last-minute fish and have their eyes set on the title of High School World Champion. Trevor Jeffers and Hunter Bragg claim the lead early with 19 pounds, 11 ounces. Blake Capps and Josh Gain are the last to weigh in with their 5-fish limit.
Let's see, they got 5 fish that weigh 9 pounds even. We got our new champions right here, gentlemen. Great job.
It means the world to win this. This has been my dream. This is the 3rd year I've came here, and I would have never expected at the beginning of this year, by the end of this year coming here, I would have been fishing in this and would have won it. Never would have expected it.
High school, in my opinion, as far as bass fishing goes, is huge. It gives these kids confidence and exposure and the sense of winning and having some gratification and giving back to them at an early age, which I think is going to continue to keep them involved in the sport for a number of years. And so I think that's a huge addition to our sport with the high school bass fishing.
Congratulations to Trevor and Hunter on becoming the 2013 High School Fishing World Champions. Johnny Schultz and Ralston Lusby take second place, with Austin Dupree and Tyler Woods close behind in third. A big congratulations to all our anglers who took part in this year's competition. And if you want to be a part of the TBF Student Angler Federation, visit our website at highschoolfishing.org.